Hello again, everyone. It's Todd Staruch, the Horror Nerd, here at New Jersey Horrorcon and Film Festival at the Showboat in Atlantic City, New Jersey. It is Saturday, the heart of the convention. It's been very, very busy here today. I've been having a blast. It is about to get better because I have the honor of standing here with one of the stars of the show, host of Damian's Dreadfuls, Lord Damian MacDonovan himself. Lord, how are you?
I'm fantastic, thank you. I don't know if I'm one of the stars of this, absolutely not. But
look at you, though. You are.
Thank you. Flattery will get you everywhere.
Yes. So, tell the fans a little bit about where you come from and how this all got started.
Well, my name is Lord Damian MacDonovan. I'm 341 years old this year, and I have been a horror host based out of the Lehigh Valley for about 10 years now. It started out as a marathon on local cable access for the local cable access studio, and it has morphed into my own TV show at this point, now called Damian's Dreadfuls. So we do the whole horror hosting thing, we do the Elvira thing. I show old movies, pretty much in public domain, since it is literally a no-budget show and I do everything myself. But we talk about the history of the movie, we take breaks in the middle of it, and talk about how its link and its impact on pop culture. And we try to have a little fun with our segments in between as well, of course.
Very cool, very cool. So why do you think, that there is such a fascination with some of these movies after so many years, in some cases 50, 60, 70 years? Why do you think the public still loves them so much?
Well, I think horror itself will always be relevant. It's part of my philosophy on the way I do things and the way I view things. I've worked at haunted houses. I've done this for quite some time. I do a lot of theater in the meantime as well. And I think horror itself taps into a darkness in all of us that we do often need to get in touch with and deal with in a healthy manner so that we can be more adjusted as human beings. And I think especially some of the older horror it's unintentionally campy and it's fun.
Right.
That's part of the reason why we go through haunted houses. It's not just the scare, it's the ability to laugh at yourself afterwards, after the scare. And a lot of older movies, like especially the stuff that I put on my show, I adore like all the Vincent Price, Roger Corman movies, but stuff like that, the older stuff, I think particularly, it still resonates with people because it's just so much fun. You get that scare, you get that creep factor, you get to let out that darkness in you a little bit, but you get to laugh at it too.
Fantastic. I tend to agree with that. And plus, we all like to have, it's the same reason I always say the reason why people love roller coasters. You get that scare, that shot of adrenaline, but it's a controlled environment, it's just a movie, it's just a ride.
Exactly.
And here we are.
Exactly. It's exactly the same thing. Absolutely.
Fantastic. Do you have a personal favorite horror movie?
My favorite horror movie, and this might be a little cliche, is the original House on Haunted Hill with Vincent Price. I love it because it is spooky, it is creepy, it's got a bit of camp to it. I adore Vincent Price. And of course, in the end, it's like a Scooby-Doo episode. There are no ghosts, and it's just a bunch of old rich white people trying to steal each other's money.
A lot of today's horror is hyper gory, hyper violent. Mm-hmm. Why do you think there's sort of been that escalation? Is that people are no longer, scared or, have become jaded, so you need more and more to scare people now?
I do agree with that on some level. Something certainly like the old Corman movies, they're not really scary to us anymore because we've been through that. We can see the facade of it. So the extreme gore factor of a lot of today's stuff, I think, is what people aren't expecting. They go into it knowing that that's what's going to happen, but it's still that shock value of it. And for us these days, that's where kind of the shock is. We've evolved from like the spooky atmospheric stuff through like the body horror of Cronenberg a little bit, and now like the gore factor of things, I think, it's the violence that we're still not quite accustomed to, so it still scares us on a somewhat intimate level, I think.
Fair enough. I think I agree with all of that.
Oh, fantastic.
So, Lord MacDonovan, tell all the fans out there where they can see your show and how they can follow you on social media.
Wonderful.
Go right
so,
ahead.
So I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I am on Facebook as Damian MacDonovan. My Instagram and my Twitter is Lord_MacDonovan. That's MacDonovan. It's long. I know it's Scottish and Irish, so it's a bit of a mix there. My YouTube channel also, I put all of my episodes on. Although if you're looking for me on actual television, unfortunately my show is only on locally in the Lehigh Valley in the Allentown, Bethlehem, Easton area of Pennsylvania. But I put everything up on YouTube so anyone can see it anytime, anywhere. The YouTube channel is here. The username is Lord Damian MacDonovan. Again, it's all very long, and that's Damian with an I-A-N. A lot of people mix that one up. But that's
yes, I can see that.
yeah, I get that all the time. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, Lord MacDonovan, thank you so much for a few minutes of your time.
Happy to be here.
It's been a pleasure to meet you.
It's been a pleasure to meet you too. So
I
thank
wish you
so much.
success with the show, and have a great rest of the weekend here.
Thank you. Thank you. I will try. You too.
Thank you. Lord Damian MacDonovan, everybody, from Damian's Dreadfuls here at New Jersey HorrorCon and Film Festival. This is Todd Sturridge, the Horror Nerd, signing off. We will see all of you in the next interview.